Um, I met my husband. I was a second semester freshman. He was a first semester senior, and I was working at the bookstore. That was how I got a little income. It was when we first had the rush, we called it. Was the week that everybody came rushing in to buy their books and all that. And it was kind of a really busy time, and they hired lots of kids. And there was as many kids behind the counter getting books as there was in front. And a girl that I didn't know, one of the employees, bent down and said to me, "What is your name?" And I said, "Hazel Davidson." And she said, "Well, there's a young man from my business class that asked me to get your name." He saw me, and so I turned around, but it was so crowded I could not see who it was. And so about 2 or 3 days later, he called me. And since I hadn't gotten his name, he told me his name, and he wanted to know if I would go out with him. And I said, "Well, I don't know you. I'm not going out with somebody I have no idea who you are." And he said, "Do you have any roommates?" And I said, "Yes, I have 2." And he said, "So do I. So if you can get your 2 roommates to go, I will bring my 2 roommates." And that's how we went out for the first time. And they thought one of the girls was the hottest. It wasn't me. But anyway, I'm the only one that ended up with marrying someone from that group. The rest of them never went out again. So it was funny how we were out and talking like we always did, and we were sitting in his car that night because we had hours. We had to be in by 10:30 during the week and 12 on weekends. So this was before 12 o'clock. I remember it as if it was yesterday. And we were talking about some things, and his family was not a close-knit family. Mine was. And he loved hearing about my family and things like that. And I don't know if it was something he said. Of course, by that time, we dated about 2 years. I just realized I really was in love with him. And I told him so that night. He had never said that to me, but he did after that. So I guess he was waiting for me. But you just know, I just knew in my heart that it was right. And so that's how it worked. And then I had to go in for the night, and it was like, oh, I could have stayed all night just listening, talking to him, which is what we did so often after we were married. We would just sit in bed with our backs against the backboard, our headboard or whatever, and just talk for hours, sometimes till 3 in the morning. And just, he would always say, "We'll never go to bed angry," and we never did. We just, we would talk things out. And believe me, there's plenty of times when you're angry. But anyway, that's the story of my love life.